And the storms, the winds, my gosh. Give me a good hurricane and a place to get my rear end under cover. These winds that I see, and I wish will rip a lot of those covers off my rear end and try to be protected by. at least the trains are coming from that way. But I'll guarantee you, death is going to be so great in the United States. You wonder if there's an engineer able to pull the throttle on a freighter on the train's front end. Terrible, folks. We're bringing this all on ourselves. You idiots. I'm part of it, and every one of you are part of it. You wonder where you're going to get the money to pay your gasoline for your car or your heat. Then you wonder where you're going to come up with all that show and tell, like the new jet water ski and the new car. And I tell you, you're worried about the wrong dang things. There's something far more important than keeping up with the Joneses. It's keeping your heart right with the Creator. Living the way you were supposed to live in love. The way you were born, so innocent. Into a so-called sinful disobedience to God. That's what that means. World. You were never born a sinner. No man or woman is. No child is born a sinner. But they're born into it and accept it, and they just start feeding on it, and then they start throwing that food out as they go on to other little innocents so that they follow after mama and daddy. Forget God, go get a jet ski. Jeez, you're idiots. You're bringing it on yourself. And there's some of you that have got to pay the price. They really shouldn't pay the price because they are right. But the majority will. And because you're bringing it down on you, you're bringing it down on everybody. Earthquakes. All over the place. My guys, don't lay down on some beach to get a sunbath at some time, I tell you. Real fast. Like human hair fall on a piece of paper. Nobody's going to fall in a little crack. But it just spread out from bigger cracks, like breaking an egg. You got a big opening, but a lot of little cracks in the shell. It's all over. And these earthquakes are going to be gigantic. And they're so many, so big, that it affects the whole land called North America. Little cracks, like the eggshell. And it goes into Canada. I don't, like I said, everything I saw was showing this country called America, but overlaps into little South America, Mexico, and Canada. Evidently, these places, well, they got their own problems, and don't know how bad it's going to be for them, but I don't see good for them. America, the leader. Yes, we are the leader. Murdering just because you can, murdering for food. Murdering for the hell of it. Madness. The world goes mad, but America, oh, the leader. Don't worry, folks, we'll show them the way. God help our planet. God help your souls. And you got souls. archaeologists are digging up bits and pieces. Hey, that civilization used to be here. They forgot to, and you're just following in their footsteps. They forgot that we came here to love one another and to have compassion and to help the elderly and to help that little baby. Not to grow up to learn how to steal, but to grow up and learn how to love. So that one could help somebody, and that somebody in turn is helping somebody, and we live in a wonderful, wonderful place called love. And the trees grow, and the animals, they dance, and the birds sing. Not over territory, but just in my duct wash. One relation with everybody, even the two-leggeds. Folks, I watched adults look like nurses or look like standard civilians and so forth, just taking little kids, running with them, grabbing them and running like that, bent over, trying to protect little children and taking them to hospitals. Now these kids looked okay, but they were protecting them from something, putting them in the hospital. Save the children, save the children, save the children. Even at your own expense, it was that type of thing. Save our generations ahead. Grab a kid, let the old man and the old lady die. They've already had their time. Let's save our future. Like the giant conduit. Go and get all the conduits. Bring them right here and we'll save them and we'll meet them. And it's working like that. Fear, 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 madness. Skies, ugly in color. Oh my gosh, I've seen it right now. Oh, a light blue-gray is a wonderful day. A dark, filthy gray, even black, like coal dust in the wind blowing in a slow breeze. It will be. This is not like the crate, black crate on the freight cars. The freight cars of the dead will be, but the crate represented so many men of just piles of dead. This will be facts. The airs will be strange. The skies will, I don't know if you can call it polluted or what. It's certainly from huge volcano activity and industry activity and God knows what else activity. I don't know. I don't know what brings all this dust and dirt across our great grandfather the sun and grandmother the moon. But you don't see the sun really anymore. You know it's there because it's lighter black than it was just a few hours ago. And people running, grabbing little kids, taking them to these hospitals. And I see these, at the glass doors, the ladies with a cross on their hats, the nurses all wearing white. Here come one or a group of people protecting these little kids. And they were protecting the door. And then when they get up to the door, quick, they'd open the door, grab the kid, poof! It was like the air was poison or something. You don't know. But those doors were not open until they needed to be open. And they were closed just as quickly as they could do it. People walking away. I'm seeing it now. Part of this great flooding happened a few months ago. People after delivering a child, or a bunch of people delivering a few more than one, turning around with tears in their eyes, knowing that they're turning around back into this ugly death. But they're volunteers. They're doing it for the sake of our future. They know they're going to die, but they're going to save the kids. Thank God for people like that. Because the whole world is not like that. But there's going to be a big change in people, adults' hearts. killed, kicked out, I guess. I don't know. They know it, but it's okay. And they turn around and tears are coming down their eyes, men and women. And they went out to look for more kids, or to just simply walk off and find a little corner and die.